like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed, the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That one good for 37 yards. He's off to a great start here in this first quarter. It seems like this defense is probably going to have trouble containing him.
I would agree with that. I love the observation. And here's the thing. Their game plan coming to fruition. You knew that they came in thinking that they could run it, and now they're proving that they can and doing it in a big way.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 5-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 26.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Monday, Dad! Monday!
Now Flacco. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sutton. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
39 yards there, a big one.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2 times. 3.
Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 25 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
And that play was run exactly as it was drawn up. He followed his blockers all the way into the end zone. Good vision by the runner behind terrific blocking.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
Go ahead.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
34's a mark. He's coming. Check in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Here we go.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 7-7, our score after 1. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Hey, come on, man.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Here we go, here we go.
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Garoppolo nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Here we go, here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete.
That's it, baby.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21. Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Sanders. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Lindsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll run. It's Lindsey. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Hey, Haywood!
Throwing on 2nd down. Flacco throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll go again with Lindsey. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Hey, Delta.
57 to Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
Gun.
57 to Mike. 57.
From the gun, Flacco. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Sutton. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
11. He's who draw purple.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Justin Simmons out from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, here's Breida. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. from 3 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
61, watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On third down, here's Lindsey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, Lindsey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.